Yeah.
Next subject, we're going to do the FFFU awards. We do have the awards ready. We have the categories ready. If you submit a nomination for at least all the categories, you are getting a FFFU fantasy points. So we do encourage you very much to make your nominations. We have nominations so far from myself, Lord Mew, and Dreadlord. And Angel Bless can also make his nominations if he wishes. I think he's still reviewing his entries, though, aren't you?
Oh, okay, okay. I thought I wasn't able to participate.
Of course you are.
Okay, I have my submissions too. Oh, but I can get the Final Fantasy fans union points, so I encourage every member to post their nomination, and they will receive some points, right? So, well, we have many nominations for Topic Creator of the Year, Officer of the Year, Member of the Year, Most Original Discussion Topic of the Year, Most Popular Discussion Topic of the Year, most popular union activity of the year, Final Fantasy fans union enthusiast, most popular news of the year, right? So, well, I believe all the entries have some points or some nominations in common, right?
That's correct. We do have a few entries that do have similarities. For the topic creator of the year, we do have always being mentioned Interbless, so he's at the top right now with a Dreadlord there as well. For the officer of the year, the most prominent user has been mentioned is, I believe it's myself, and it might be Albed.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Albed has been mentioned twice, so right now it's me and Albed who has been the most nominated. Member of the year, we're looking towards Dreadlord or Lord Mew or Magitech,
Raven.
and Raven and Irish Dude. We do have those nominations, and we have plenty of topics for the most popular discussion and most original discussions, as you see there. Plenty of topics there. So if you would like to, why am I saying so many times? But if you would like to go and make some nominations, you may do so, as we do have more room, and you have to the 11th. So go ahead and get to that.
Yeah.
The last thing we're going to be touching on is the FFU Fantasy Update. Now, I'm just going to tell you right now that there's been a huge amount of activity, and I have been going through plenty of posts, and I have to tell you that right now our highest level is probably Cthulhu. Level 13, 2350 XP, 2350 AP, and over 16,000 gil. That right there is amazing.
Congratulations to Cthulhu 007.
Congratulations indeed. And right behind we have WSG Random Person and Irish Dude, probably the most active members of the union. So if you would like to use all your gil and AP, remember you can be nominated for the FFFU Fantasy Enthusiast. So keep that in mind. And I believe it's time. Is it time? Yes. All our
Oh,
members, you heard the fanfare right now, and it is time for our question of this podcast and the fanfare reward. That's what we're calling this segment, the fanfare reward. I just made it up right before we started. So I'm gonna leave Angel Bless the honor to state the question that we have made up. What is the question, Angel Bless?
okay. Well, here goes. Since Final Fantasy 13 2 DLC has been released, what other characters from different franchise would you like to see in Final Fantasy 13 2 other than Assassin's Creed, right?
That's correct. As you notice, we do have the Assassin's Creed DLC released. Well, information of it being released. So instead of Assassin's Creed only, what are some other DLCs that you would want to see in Final Fantasy 13-2? Are we looking at Red Dead Redemption? Are we looking at Star Wars? Little Big Planet? What kind of other franchises would you like to see in the 13-2 game?
You
To receive...
Metal Snake being on Final Fantasy,
Yeah. I believe they have that one.
right?
Yeah. That's correct. So whichever game you want to have, all you gotta do is comment on the podcast here within the news update, and you will receive a substantial amount of experience, gil, and AP. I haven't decided how much that will be, but it'll be a surprise. So don't take any chances. Just go ahead and post your thoughts about that, and we'll see how much points you can get racked up. So that is our fanfare reward. Make sure to comment, and you will get your reward, basically, for the fanfare.
Well, we're entering the last month of this year. Well, there are many days now until New Year, so we had a great time in this year. A lot of new members, lots of new info, activities. So I just wanted to say thank you to all the members from the Final Fantasy Fans Union and all the officers too, because I believe we have grown as a union. Hopefully we will get an endorsement later, or hopefully we'll be recognized more on GameSpot as the other unions, right? So thank you very much for all your participation in the union. We will have more events coming on the next year, more topics, more events. So watch out for the new upcoming things, huge things that will be present in the next year for the Final Fantasy Fans Union.
Exactly. We do have a calendar of events on our homepage underneath the secondary header, which is the Christmas little square signature that we have on the homepage. Underneath there, you will see the calendar of events. So if you wanna see some of the events that are coming next year, we have all the events from January all the way to August, I believe, already decided on. This is unofficial, like always, so don't count on it 100%, but to about 99%, that is going to be the schedule. So if you're interested in some of these, go ahead and look at it. It's right on the homepage for you to look at.
Yeah.
So this concludes our second podcast. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. I believe this one's a little longer than the other one. I hope everyone liked the footage that we have from Square Enix's games. We do want to credit YouTube for their resources there, for their footages. And thank you all for listening.
Yeah, well, I had a great time. Smart. Thank you very much for the podcast, and thank you very much to all the members again for listening to us. We'll return next month with more news, more topics, and more Final Fantasy Fans Union podcast. This was GameSpot's #1 source for everything Final Fantasy related.
We'll see you next month.
See you next month. Thank you very much.